suppose, when I was in the RAAF and I was serving up in Butterworth, up in Malaysia. Always been a Catholic, always been a regular practicing Catholic. I was having a talk with our Air Force chaplain up there, Father Peter O'Keefe, and I said to him just in jest, "What will we do for chaplains when you old fellas die off?" In that sort of sensitive and tactful way that people in the Air Force often use. Peter laughed and he said, "Oh well," he said, you know, we live in hope." And he said, "Look, there is some talk about bringing in married deacons, men who are already in the services who might feel they have a vocation to be a chaplain." As soon as Peter said that, it was like a trumpet going off in my head. And I thought, that's me. So that night I went home and spoke to Vicky, my wife, about it and said, "What do you think?" And she said, "Well," she said, "go for it if that's where you feel your future lies." So the following day I went to Peter and said, "Where do I sign up?" And he sort of looked at me and said, "Oh, well, look, actually, mate, so far it's just a bit of bar talk among chaplains. But if you're interested, write to the Principal Air Chaplain, Monsignor John White." So I did. That would have been 88 that happened.
And your age at that time?
At that stage, I would have been 32.
Okay.
So, yeah, I wrote to John White. He wrote back a reasonably encouraging letter. And to cut a long story short, I began formation towards the end of 1990, and I was ordained on 23rd of September 1995. I was ordained on the Saturday, and the following Monday I went back to my job in the Air Force. Well, not to the job I had been in. I went back to the Air Force base, but with chaplain's badges on, and I was the base chaplain. So that was a great choice. It's something I've never regretted. Air Force chaplaincy was a great career. And I think through that I've come to learn what diaconate is. No, I should rephrase that. I've come to start to learn what diaconate is. I have this little plaque in my office with a quote from Michelangelo: "I am still learning." Very conscious of that.